Hey guys, it's One Hernandez here. And I tell you one thing, don't forget to subscribe to the Canaries guys. Good lads guys, what a podcast. Watch them.
And I don't know where she goes at night, but I've gotta find out. Hey, you, not a clue. Wake up, I'm chasing you. Stop now, my head is don't know how to get me out. Hey, you, not a clue. Wake up, I'm chasing you. Stop now, my head is don't know how to get me out.
Hello and welcome to the Canary Guys podcast. We're back and we are back to full fitness. Chris is back. How was Butlins?
I've returned from my injury.
How was Butlins?
I was very drunk. I killed a
Good.
small child on a go-kart.
Good.
I watched Louis Spence.
Good.
Did you watch Peppa Pig? The
I
picture
watched
suggests that
a
you
man in a pantomime who was dressed as a woman tell everyone that they should go to the job centre. That was great.
That's good.
It's quite good, yeah. It's all right.
Did you see Pepper? That's the important
That's
question.
the main question.
No.
Ruined holiday. Holiday ruined. Butlins.
They don't have that
what are
on
you
in the
playing at?
winter.
Well, shall they just put a Santa hat on her? It's done.
Oh, no.
Well, yeah.
I
To be
just
fair,
thought
Festive
out
Pepper.
anyway.
They're probably using Peppa Pigs and blankets.
Yeah, I would have shoved on a barbecue. Anyway,
Exactly.
good to see you back, Chris. Ashton, you're here too. How are you, mate?
Got recovered from the throat. 5
Good.
days of pure penicillin does pay off, ladies and gentlemen.
Drugs are always the answer. And on that note,
Exactly.
I'm good too. And we'll get straight into Watford away because we've had two games since our last podcast. Watford and Sheffield United both have shown progress, but we've only got 1 point. So Watford away, what can we say?
What we
Vladan,
can
catch football.
Fair.
I think, for me, two standouts that Watford game. A, Vladan should be catching for that first goal. I don't know why he's gone to punch. Secondly, I feel like the changes at the back ruined us. I think we did too much choppy churny. I know. Clement probably doesn't want to do Kenny at left back, but it made the most sense at that moment in time where you just make that one simple change where Kenny slots into left back because it was like, oh, Medic, come on, McConville right back, Fisher left back. It's too much. It's too much in an in-game situation. Yeah, it sounds all right, sounds cool, whatever, bloody. It don't even sound cool, okay? It's shit. But you can't do this choppy chainy shit in the Championship, okay? You can't do
see,
it all, full stop.
I don't necessarily think that was the problem. If I'm
The problem
honest.
was taking off Tony Gary Springett.
No.
What?
No. The problem for me was putting Medic on against a Watford attack that was full of pace.
Yeah, but the issue is we had
And-
no one else.
Medic, but you don't. No, we did though. Like Ashton says, we could have put Kenny to left back and put a centre mid on.
Kenny
yeah.
should have gone left back, regardless of what if Clement likes it or not.
Kenny left back, and you keep Darling on the pitch.
Yeah, that is fair.
He did keep down on the pitch.
No, not Darling on the pitch. Who do I mean?
No, what you're saying is McConville and Donald should stay at the centre back partnership with Fisher staying at right back and just Kenny slotting at left back.
Yeah.
It should have probably been that you take off
Yes.
Marcondes or something like that, or no, sorry, take off Spring. Ignore me. That's just the Marcondes agenda coming through.
Always take off Springett.
Always take off
Yes,
Marcondes and Spring. Can we leave them in 2025, lads, and just leave it there?
Fair and
Marcondes
a
has
fun
made some
stat.
good contributions, though. I'm gonna defend Emmy Marcondes in this podcast because he's actually been all right.
Yeah, I mean,
But
What do you consider all right? What do you consider all right?
He was involved in multiple goals. Did he not get the assist for the second goal at Watford as well?
Okay, but that annoys me, okay? Because I said it to Robbie, yeah? Fair enough, okay? Goal here, Sarge here, Marcondes here, Schwartau back stick, Forson here, yeah? Fair play, Marcondes. Great ball back stick. However, it saves us from potential heart attacks. It was simple just to let it off to Forson. Why did he go for some crazy scoop, fucking bang, Schwartau
worked.
scores?
It doesn't matter. It worked.
No,
Why do we
but
care?
No, but a different day that doesn't work. A different day that doesn't
Well, it
work.
wasn't a different day. A different day we fucking win that game.
We didn't win the
We
game.
did.
It was the wrong day.
But no. Again, performance-wise, since Clement's come in, night and day since Manning,
Well,
I
that's what
want
I
to
said
ask.
the other day to my
Yeah,
girlfriend. I can see what he's trying to do, and that's
yeah,
the difference
that's
for me.
a nice change. Yeah. My issue is if we made this change after the loss against Ipswich, I genuinely think we are firmly out of the relegation
We're top of the
issues.
league.
No,
No,
no, no.
but
Ashton
we're
Brown.
firmly
Ashton Brown.
Ashton. No, now.
Oh, dear.
I'm
We've not even
playing.
won a game, and you're saying
I'm
we're going to be top of
playing.
the league.
I'm
There's
playing.
been
I'm
2 games. We've
playing.
not even fucking
I'm
won one.
playing. I'm joking.
I knew
I'm
it was gone for your head. I shouldn't have let you have a week on your own. Fucking hell. Well, I have to put an
we
apology
do
in the
go
last
get
podcast for
we do
pre-podcast.
go a bit crazy.
I have to be the reasonable one in these scenarios. I have to fucking bring everyone back down to earth a little bit.
Reality's awful. We don't like
Brownie, we're
reality here.
23rd.
For now.
But if
That's the
Clement
reality.
if Clement came in earlier, we could be third.
We wouldn't be 23rd, I agree.
No, genuinely, I think we'd probably be more like 16th, 17th. We would be out of the relegation zone, but we wouldn't be, that good.
I think we'd
But
be comfortably in mid-table.
yeah, yeah. But that's good that we're seeing that these improvements, and it's good that these improvements are leading to draws, like we saw against Sheffield United.
I
Arguably
do
should have won the
think we've
game.
still got
But
time to turn it around, but it does require some very
yeah,
good form.
I think as well, we
back
talk
half
about
of the season.
improvements of the football, the improvements of the players. There's 3 players I just
yeah,
want to back. I want to bang their name out right now, and I'll do it in the order which McConville. I always knew there was a player there. He's improved a lot. Okay,
hmm
Kellen Fisher, I think, has been fucking birthed like it was prime Johannes ball. Yeah,
yeah,
especially
100%.
last
I
night.
mean,
Last night,
it helps having
oh,
him back in his position. That's a
and
big part
number
of it.
one
Just
for
never put him
me.
left back.
Yeah, but for me, this player, oh my, it's actually a joy to watch him now. Pele Matson, I just
No,
love.
I rate it. What I rate most is that the fans at Watford changed the Tommy Tribal song to Pele Matson.
Yes, I noticed that.
It didn't fit that well, but it was nice that he's got a little chant.
No, he deserves it. He's been outstanding since Clements came in.
He has.
And
I do
Doc,
think that when with Palamatson though, I do think there were signs of promise even under Manning, but I think
Yeah,
he has gone to another level under Clement. I
when
do
he's
agree.
but when he's in such a negative system, he
yeah,
can't really
my
do
Yeah,
first
it's
anything.
hard
impression of
to.
Matson was great passing range, but he just side to side, and I don't see a lot more to his game other than the passing. But now he gets involved. He starts carrying the ball forward. The passing range is now being utilised forward instead of sideways and backwards. He is a fucking joy to watch now, and I love it.
Rate it. Last few bits on Watford. Sargent got his annual goal. Well, more than annual, but we love it. And Sargent's back, and well, he's not now. But I tweeted that Sargent to Watford is like Luis Suarez to Norwich all those years ago. Just
It's so
scores
true.
every time.
It is so
But one
true.
day, but he needs like a hat trick or 4 goals in a game. That'll come soon.
Oh my god, could you imagine? Yeah, Doc Schwartau yet again with with just creative. That ball was, and listen, I know it's awkward for Sargent to get down, but the fact that it's got enough like height and curve that has dodged a lot of the
The
players in
leaping
the
head
box.
is fast. Loved it.
But listen, I love a diving header myself, so good little
For
finish from
me,
Sarge.
Oscar Schwartau is the most improved player under Clement. I'm going to say that.
Yeah, I think it's even between him and Matson.
For me, he's the most improved. I saw nothing in Oscar Schwartau until Clement took over, and I now see an awful lot in him.
Yeah, fair.
He's a bit of an awkward player,
again,
but like I think that we're getting end product out of him now.
if you managed to get him involved in the game.
If
yeah.
Marco Stiepermann was actually Danish,
I do think
doesn't
Stevie
properly
actually
work.
moved better than Schwartau in a weird way.
The thing is, you look at him and he feels so slow, but he just glides across the pitch with the ball at his feet, and it doesn't make sense in my brain. But I'm not complaining.
Fair enough. We don't mind it. And what else we don't mind is a point against Sheffield United. Obviously, at the time of recording, that was yesterday. Good game
Anyway,
overall.
hang on.
Go on.
I need to get angry at the Norwich squad here
Go
Oh,
on. What's happened?
before we move on.
What's happened?
You lot cost me 50 fucking quid.
oh,
You did.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that was
So
paid for.
I'll get Robbie to put the bet receipt up on the screen. I had a pound free bet. Ladbrokes, gamble
Yeah.
responsibly, 18 plus. All these things. I am 18 plus, so I'm allowed to gamble. Anyway, the pound free bet on. Thought stick a bet builder on Norwich. So I was feeling confident. I thought, yeah, I'll put Sargent to get 2 shots on target. I'll put Norwich first goal scorers. I'll put Schwartau to get an assist. I don't know where that came from in my head. It was high odds that.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now.
And I also put, I think,
Norwich first team to score.
yeah, first team to score. And I also put us to win.
Norwich to win.
the thing is
I
though, I did want to touch on this.
Everything else on that bet builder, other than the Norwich win. And at half time, I was winning, and
That was
Ladbrokes was
winning.
going to half blame you here. You didn't give me a fucking cash out option.
That's crazy. But yet again, like I always come back to this one point, and I'm hoping within a month's time, Norwich have developed that killer instinct I always go on about. Okay, we had chances in that game, especially the first half. Same for Sheffield United yesterday. First half again, or even the second half, the last minute chance. But
We're
we'll touch that
starting
in a
much
second.
better in games.
We are, but it is just that killer instinct now where you need to just be ruthless in front of that goal, right? Stop the
Yeah,
dilly dallying and just fucking put it in the back of the net.
Yeah,
Because-
what helps is
It
that
comes back to that point of like modern football. Every team tries to literally pass it into the net.
Yeah,
Sometimes
Yeah.
you need to just fucking twat it. Like,
yeah, force
But-
them doing that against QPR. We've been waiting for that for so long.
yeah, but not as winning a Sheffield United way, literally like a rugby conversion. Like he actually just scored a conversion in
he
rugby.
was
for
off
fuck's
balance
sake.
on that one though.
Yeah.
I'll defend him there.
If you're off balance, don't shoot. If I go
Well,
after
yeah, I
that, we're
suppose.
in a bike.
But no, what I love is that we are getting Clement's getting the attacking players into the game. Sargent's touched the ball more times in the 5 Clement games now than he did any under Manning.
Yeah.
So yeah, just get them involved. They will score. And then
I
everything
completely
will be
agree,
fine.
but please don't bottle a win again, Norwich, or
Yeah.
you're going to cost me lots of money. And you lot might be able to afford
Yeah.
that, but I am not on a footballer's wage. So
If you
50
see
quid's quite
Chris in the
decent to
box
me.
down Prince of Wales Road, give him a tenner or something. You know, good tip. And on that note, Sheffield United, good point or 2 points? 2 points dropped.
If you'd have given me the offer of a point before the game kicked off, I'd have
I
snapped
would
your
have
hand off.
took it.
Same.
It's the way it happened.
If you'd have given me the offer of a point based on what that performance actually was, I feel a little bit disappointed.
But
Yeah.
do you? Because here's where I'm in my dilly dally brain, okay? First off, yet again, we wasn't ruthless enough, yeah? Chances were there. We
Yeah.
should have got
Yeah, but
one.
again, you could say the same for Sheffield United. I mean, Danny Ings could
Yeah.
have had a hat trick.
Yeah, they missed quite a few.
But it's a consistent thing for us at the minute. We're not getting goals where we should be. That's what I'm highlighting it again and again and again.
Yeah.
Then Sarge comes off injured. You're thinking that's a big goal. That's a big goal for. I know he's not got a lot recently.
I'm gonna be honest. When he went off, I thought we'd lost.
Yeah, exactly. And then
I thought
Kenny
we
comes off at half time. Yes, he had a poor first half,
was.
I thought. But it is that presence, it is that leadership he offers that keeps other players ticking along. Okay.
Yeah. I'd like to bring up Kenny because I've seen a lot of discourse about Kenny being washed and not the player he was and whatever. I still think, even if you look across, I mean, all right, Matson is getting there, but he hasn't had enough games to prove that yet. Kenny is still the best midfielder we have. And I don't know where this hatred has come from for a player who's been a really good club servant and actually is probably the most dependable player in our squad.
I agree. However, I think last night was the first time where
Last night he wasn't good, but a player's allowed to have an off game.
No, exactly. But then that's when you substitute the player, and that's when I wanted Kenny. I didn't want him off at the 45th minute, and especially not for Emiliano Marcondes, can I add? But when a player's sloppy and he's not having a game, which every player will fall under, regardless if you're Messi or you're Tony Springett. Oh, Tony Springett never had a good game. He always had bad games. But
is that like low Messi, high Tony Springett?
You get me? Like, a player's not going to perform every game they play in, and then that's when you take him off. Because regardless of how valuable a player is, how long of a servant they are, how good, how shit they are. The most important thing is that fucking badge getting 3 points on the day.
But one thing about Kenny is what, like, again, like yesterday, obviously he took a few misplaced passes, but what he has in that, he makes up for in leadership qualities.
Yeah,
And I
he
think you could
does.
tell about when he went off, Matson ended up being captain, and that's dodgy.
But I think
So,
that's. I think he wouldn't have been if Darling was suspended. I think I would have gone to Darling.
oh yeah, of course it would. Yeah, it's difficult.
And I wouldn't be
I did
surprised
see a
if Kenny and Sargent playing on Saturday. I think Darling will be captain on Saturday.
yeah, I did see a fun stat, which was that Tony Springett was the most senior Norwich player in the second half, and that's dodgy. As in, like, played for Norwich for the longest.
I
Which,
was going to say, just in terms of
yeah,
like
in terms of
length
played for,
in the squad,
yeah, played for Norwich for the
because he's
longest,
not
and
the
that,
oldest, and he's also not made the most
yeah,
appearances.
yeah, no, played for Norwich for the longest. That's just scary. But again, obviously, he's not a left back. But fair play
I'll be honest, I actually
trying
don't think he
there.
did too bad last night.
Yeah, fair play for giving it a go. There was a hole that needed to be filled, and he filled it. So well done,
I
Yeah,
Tony.
For Sheffield United's goal, he was mostly at fault.
exactly. And I think that's
Yeah,
where.
but
And
again, he's not a left
regardless,
back.
yeah, exactly. But
Mind you, Ashton, mind you, I know you're not going to like this, but I'm going to have
no,
to say it.
McConville could have done better. McConville could have done better. I
McConville
agree.
didn't pick his man up.
Yeah, and I agree.
Rory, I love you. You're a great man, but I feel I can't be biased, and I've got to pick up if you make a mistake.
No,
And he
I
didn't track
agree.
his man.
However, the opportunity for him to not pick up his man wouldn't have came if that was playing Chris Ennett left back.
Yeah, true. I would apportion that sort of 70-30 to Springett.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
In
about
terms of
80-20,
fault.
so
that's
do I.
fine.
I'm about 80-20, so I'll give you that, yeah. 80%
Meet in the
because,
middle. It's all fine.
yeah, 75, three quarters.
But yeah, realistically, Sheffield United have been on a great run of games, a 4-win streak before us.
Yeah,
So we've managed to
And
stop
they've
that.
scored
And
3 goals in every game.
yeah, I
I
must
genuinely
mention
think it's a
it
good
was a
point.
heavily rotated side, but
Yeah, but I'm
it's still a good
sorry,
point.
right?
But
Look at their rotation side.
even their bench is quality.
Look at
So
their
that shows.
I was saying to I've got actually someone I work with is a Sheffield United fan, and I was saying to him, I don't like Harrison Burrows. I don't know how he doesn't start every game for them. Like, how are they starting Sam McCallum over him? That's baffling. Sam McCallum was shite for us. How does Harry Burrows not get every game? Last night he was taking corners, he was taking free kicks, took every set piece. Basically, he was one of their best players, and yet apparently he don't start every game for them. So don't get
Can I
that.
be honest?
Yeah,
Go
I
on.
want to put my hands up here. Now, when Sheffield United scored, and then 3 minutes later, my Connors and Forson forgot how to play football. They were just losing the ball and being sloppy. I turned off my television for 8 minutes. I had enough. I just needed to walk away
I'll be
and
But
honest.
compose myself.
again,
I didn't
the
have to
issue,
turn off my television.
yeah, because we have Sky
My
Sports
television turned its
Plus.
fucking self off.
My Sky was working the whole game.
We'll get
That's
Okay.
we'll give out a
absolute
mention
bullshit.
during we'll give out a mention during tweet of the week because there's a
Yeah,
good
so
tweet
Sky,
regarding
this is
that.
a shout out to you. You fucking shit. Do better. I pay a
But
lot of
yeah,
money for Sky Plus.
talk about. Yeah, so I turned it off for 8 minutes, yeah. I turned it back on. Gustavo Hammer's thinking, I was like, fucking hell. Like
Look at the players
he's
they
on the
could bring off their
bench.
bench, though.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. So
it's
it's not like they
outrageous.
weren't in the squad at all. They still came on and made an impact. Like
Let's be
Gustavo,
I
honest, right?
think
See, you look at the
one of the
players
best
they can
players in
play
the
up
league.
front. You've got who have we got? So we've got Tyrese Campbell, who
Danny
obviously didn't play
Ings,
last night. Danny Ings, Patrick
Patrick
Bamford,
Bamford.
and Tom Cannon.
so. They've got 3 strikers on the bench when we have 0 in our entire
All
squad
four
now.
of them would get in our squad.
Oh yeah,
And
easily.
I
And the first
don't
team
care
starting.
what anyone says about Patrick Bamford being shite. He's not, and he's proven that very recently. I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah,
Again,
fair.
another one. I don't get where the hate discourse. Cause I know he's a bit of a wind-up merchant and what have you, and he just seems to get hatred from us. I don't know if it's just to do with that loan spell where he was a bit rubbish for us. But yeah,
You don't see
I
the same with
just
Harry Kane, though, do you?
no, exactly. You never see Harry Kane get loads of hate from Norwich fans.
Sign the contract, big boy.
I don't know, but you look at all four of them are, mate, with the exception of Tom Cannon, who hasn't really proved himself in the Championship yet. But was a player Norwich were interested in.
There's a
Yeah.
player there, yeah.
Big figures being bandied about for him as well when he signed for them.
And he went for a lot, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was like 8 million quid in the end, wasn't he? Plus add-ons.
Yes, like that.
Don't worry, guys. That's still not enough for an anti-season match, though.
But bear in
And they're all
mind, that's
dead.
4 strikers who you could comfortably say are upper championship quality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
4.
It's going to
definitely.
be. Sorry, go ahead.
I said they're definitely strikers you would have see in a playoffs team squad. Like Cannoning's maybe a mid to high table place, but
I think Ings
Bam,
has lost a lot
Bam,
of what he had years ago, but
yeah,
at the same time, he's still in the right places all the time, isn't he?
yeah,
When you
exactly.
watch
He,
him.
he
Yeah.
was he was for that goal. He read it well, right place, right time. The most striker goal you'll see in your fucking life, and
Yeah.
like obviously McConville should have got his man, but that's just fucking Danny Ings' experience. He knew McConville weren't tracking. Right place, right time. Bang, 1-0.
And
Like
I think
it's just
Yeah.
that
but
simple.
you've got to look at the depth they had in their squad,
Yeah,
and you wonder why we think our squad was so deep at the start of the season. I know we've got a lot of players
Yeah.
injured, but even our fittest 11 and bench does not compare.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's going
Sheffield
to be
United should be
interesting.
nowhere near the bottom of the table. What the fuck Ruben Sellers was doing with them, I have no idea, but it wasn't good.
January will be very interesting because it is a chance to see who we can. I want proven championship players
We
or
need to splash
championship
the cash about.
experienced players. Yeah,
I don't care if they come at a little bit of a premium. You need those
yeah.
players who are going to get
we
us
Frankly,
into
Vieira's
mid-table.
have promised it, so that's what we need.
we are going to war second half season. We are in a relegation battle.
I thought you were.
We
I thought you were about to bring out the
The
Stuart
old
Webber
weather,
bazooka
weather
tank
reference.
gun thing. Yeah,
no, but we need to equip our leader in Clermont with the right utilities here.
yeah.
If he
Give him what he
needs,
wants.
yeah, exactly. All right, he knows what he's doing with this artillery. Yeah,
But
he's getting results out of fucking these lot. Who, yeah, some of them are good, some of them can be good, some of them aren't good, some of them cannot be good. But getting what he wants, yeah, spend the money that he deserves because a if we stay out the season, next season looks fucking saucy. Can I add?
Yeah,
Just fucking give him what he needs because he just give him the keys to the city for all I care for. He's gonna take us places. We just need to back him financially
I
with the
respect
I
you
best
there.
think the
sporting
other thing is as
director.
well, it's about smart recruitment. If Napa's going to be in charge, I don't want to see signings from the second tier of Ecuador. Like we need like proven,
No, no,
solid
yeah.
championship. Even you can make a couple of those signings because we've made some great ones in the past where we've taken them
Look,
from leagues that are not like
yeah,
that proven league, and we've found a real player. Emi Buendia, great example, second tier of Spain. He came from.
yeah.
Sara came from Brazil. There's
Last pod.
players. Yeah, Borja
Sorry.
Sainz coming from Turkey.
Yeah,
There's players
I think
out
last
there.
pod. Yeah, last pod. Ashton mentioned Ryan Kent from the MLS.
Yeah,
Previously played under Clement. Be great signing. Someone like that who knows knows English football.
Someone
It's a no
like
brainer.
you.
a winger and a creative 10 are an absolute must.
I
By the
wish
way,
enough.
I
Oh,
think
oh, wait,
defensive as well.
can I raise a point here? Because this
I'd
might
argue we
be
actually
me.
need 2 wingers, if not 3.
Obviously, a certain player in South Korea had his contract terminated. If he said yes to
No.
Norwich, are you boys taking Jesse Lingard?
Oh, I thought you were on about Huang.
No.
Sorry. No. I got so confused. I thought you were about Ujo Huang. I thought.
Usual.
No. If Jesse Lingard said, I want to come Norwich, are you saying
Just,
yes or no?
if
Can I be honest?
Jesse Lingard says that he wants to come to Norwich, I will be giving him a drug test. I'm sorry, but I will.
I'd like it for the story, but I can see that being a massive, massive flop.
See,
I can imagine him and Jurasek going pop world constantly.
exactly.
And just
Imagine the
wreaking
TikTok.
havoc.
Tiglings.
Yeah, but I want a good player, not a TikTok star. Thank
No.
you.
And he was a good player,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
5
he was
years
a good
ago.
player. Exactly that. And
But do you,
I just,
do you think? I think he'd do a shift in the Championship. I reckon. I genuinely think.
I don't think he'd want to. I think his ego's too big.
Well, I think he's already basically signed for Birmingham, hasn't he?
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah, because
please
he's
no.
played there previously, and yeah, that would make sense.
I'm pretty sure he's going to Birmingham. So
That would
Their
make Birmingham
midfield,
even
take
more
money
insufferable.
on that.
But yeah,
like their midfield is so like what I want. Like Tommy Doyle's a player I love. If they get
I know you do.
Lingard,
Yeah, but look
Tommy.
at how much Birmingham have invested in their team. They've spent
Yeah,
ridiculous money, but
but
they're a
but
club that
so
have
we
gone.
not to that extent, but so have we, and we just don't. We
Yeah,
just
but
haven't got our value for money, and then
the
that's where the
difference
thing.
is that they've signed players who are very much proven quantities in
Yeah, exactly,
their
and
leagues
then
that
that's
they've
when the
come
thing is
from.
point back to
We
Ben
don't sign
Naffer.
proven quantities ever. It's very rare
No,
that we sign a proven quantity.
We sign illegal
Name me the
aliens.
last player we signed who was proven in the league that
Makama?
they came from.
Well, no, because he's
Really,
League One.
Darlin,
Even Makama, I can't argue that.
Yeah,
Darlin for
Darling,
Swansea.
maybe, but even then he was at Swansea and they weren't really that great.
Yeah, but
and
he stuck
the
out.
fans didn't rate him that well.
Well, then listen, yeah, I understand he dipped off towards Man here, but
You have to go
hearing
a
the
number of
convo,
seasons back
yeah,
before
yeah,
you can
you
go.
do.
Yeah, this is a solid proven player.
Jordan Hugill.
Well, to be
Oh my
honest,
god.
the last proven players that we signed, they didn't really go that
I
great, did
can't
they?
remember. Yeah, no,
I'd
that's
say
fair.
someone like Stephen
Jack
Naismith.
Stacey. I think Jack Stacey's a
Oh
fair
yeah,
one to give.
Stacey, of course. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Did you
Stacey's
call him
actually
proven?
that's a
fair.
fair one.
Listen, he did all right in the Championship, did all right in the Premier League
Yeah,
for a
but again,
bit, and
it's
then
doing all right, isn't it? It's doing all
Yeah,
right. We've not gone out there and gone, this bloke scored 20 goals in a
let's
league.
get him
Let's
in.
go get
Yeah,
him.
we haven't got the
Even
money.
if it's
That's the
League
issue.
One.
Yeah, yeah, it's fair.
Like for
I
example,
mean,
the one
like
I'll go
even
back
like
to, we could have, like QPR signed Poku.
oh,
We could have had Poku.
I'll tell you who I would have took that Kone they signed from Wickham as well. Oh my
Adrian
god,
Cody.
what player!
Yeah,
That's another
but
one.
Yeah,
that or like we're constantly linked to Sam Tickle and everything. He'd be so much better than that.
um,
And we just don't go for him for whatever reason. But on that note, that's annoyed me. So I think it's time to move on to the fun segments.
Go ahead.
yeah.
And to start off the fun segments, it is a sausage roll review. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a sausage roll. It is a
He's doing
Greg
it
size,
live. Is that Greg's?
a Greg's Tesco frozen one. So I'm going
Oh,
to take a
okay.
bite.
You know they are the same as the actual Greg's ones.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
You,
Mm.
you got to show us you nominate on camera, mate. You can't just go to the side and go, no.
You got to get it in. I
Yeah,
want to see a big
exactly.
bite here.
Yeah, there you go.
But beautiful sausage roll. I'll finish that off camera. Wonderful. Herbie. Well, it's Greg's, so you know what you're getting.
They're always
Simple.
quality.
Isn't there like a little
Right.
bit there, Robbie?
It's a sausage roll. We love it, and we move on. A lot more crumbs. The only thing I noticed about the home cooked ones, a lot more crumbs. But cooking it in the air fryer helps definitely. Speaking of helping, someone who didn't help himself is Vlad Kovacevic, who hasn't had a great couple of games. And to move on to Canary Call of the Week, Dale thinks the same. Dale's not a Vlad enjoyer, and Dale wants to drop him. So Dale, take it away for Canary Call of the Week.
Why do we let the people of Norfolk speak? Now it's time for Canary Caller of the Week.
Let's go to Dale next. What are you saying, Dale? You positive?
I'm so positive, yeah, especially with today's performance, because the only thing I got a bit of a problem was with our goalkeeper. I think he's a tremendous goalkeeper. In the last few games, he's been making too many mistakes. Even in the Ipswich game, he was flapping about in that area when their first goal went in. And then every week, if you look back, when we let these goals in, he's been not doing the right job. But yes, he can do some brilliant saves, but I think it's time to wake him up a bit. Put Dan Grimshaw in for a game and see if that wake him up a bit more instead of messing about at the back. He reminds me of Bruce Grobbelaar, I think.
Well, Bruce Grobbelaar, you know, aside from the legal problems he had, was a good goalkeeper. He won European Cups for Liverpool. But I get what you're saying, Dale. So you think Vladan Kovacevic should be dropped?
Yes, I do. Even just for a game. Even just for a game. Wait, because I think he's in the team every week. If I just wake him up to put, no, be funny. If this was a League Cup match or FA Cup match today, I think Dan Grimshaw would have been in, like he was in the League Cup when we played at Watford. But since there's a league match, they're keeping him in, and you know he's got to stay in. Just to everyone else get dropped, Orford, so why can't a goalkeeper get dropped just to wake him up? Nothing against him. I think he's a good goalkeeper, but just to wake him up to say, right, I could be dropped as well as everybody else can. I bet put my
Do we let the people of Norfolk speak? That was the Canary Caller of the Week.
Now, completely agree with that. What I do personally. I don't know about the boys, but I think we need to set up a new hashtag. Hashtag for Justice for Louis Molden.
No.
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't be angry with a start for Louis Molden on Saturday. Okay.
What?
Against Southampton, I would be.
Yeah,
Sorry, but
I
I
would
would be
agree.
very much.
No, because
Also, can we
listen.
just point out, right? I just want to say this while we're on the topic of Vlad. All right, yeah, he's had a couple of shit games. I won't deny that. He's played poorly. He was literally our saviour in the first half of the season.
Yeah, but what's happened for him just to be blur?
I don't
He's
think nothing.
he's
I don't think
made
anything's
some
happened.
erratic decisions. That's all it is.
He's like that because he's very eccentric. You'll get that. 100%.
He's one of
You'll get
them
that all the
keepers,
time.
and he makes a wonder save 1 week, and then he'll let an absolute clanger in the next. It's
I know.
chaos.
And listen, he'll probably make a 1-7 against Southampton. We'll come on there saying, "Oh, he's one of the best keepers on the league. Is this defence and whatever?" But it's just you've got to experience the good and the shit. Having the shit makes you appreciate the good more. Okay, with Vladan, and so Vlad, please turn into prime Vlad. I
Prime
want
Neuer.
5 wonder saves and a clean sheet on Saturday. Kiss, kiss.
Love that. And to move on now to tweets of the week, and they're good this week. They always are when Norwich are a little bit shit, but not too shit. But they're also good when Sky Sports is shit. So we'll start with that one from NCSC Analysis.
I
And
personally relate.
yes, so do I. So do I. It's a very simple tweet. I mean, the fact that slightly non-legal streams worked better is worrying, but NCFC Analysis has I've shown it on screen now. Here's an action replay powered by Sky Sports of the goal, and it's a black screen. It's a black screen.
Just want to make it absolutely clear on this podcast what Robbie just said. None of us have ever watched an illegal stream, so please, if you're watching, we all good boys, and we've definitely all paid for our football.
Sky Sports Plus. I mean, it was awful yesterday. It was really bad.
I actually do have Sky. Like, genuinely, I watched it on Sky.
So do I.
So do I.
Yeah.
And
They
it didn't
do.
work.
Actually, the problem is Sky don't show all the games, so sometimes you need to put a VPN and a dodgy stream on.
No, thank you, Fowler and Strikeout. By the way, thank you guys.
Fowler.
I love you, Fowler. Man, I love Fowler. I'm into MILFs. Man, I love Fowler.
And on that lovely note, we have another tweet of the week. We have two this week. This is second place, and it's from Daniel Emery, and who's done a gif of seeing Fark and Buendia doing really well in the Prem while we're in a relegation battle in the Champ, and it's this slow clap from Toy Story.
I am
I
actually
never
happy.
thought
though,
I'd see the
for
day
him.
where Daniel Emery won a tweet of the week, boys.
Yeah.
And then the funniest bit is he replied right under it. Leeds conceded literally as I pressed send, which makes it even better.
And then this one last minute winner. But in all fairness, I am more happy for Emmy than Farker. No offense, Farker, because the fact is it's 1-1 against league leaders Arsenal, who have looked amazing this year. In all fairness to him, and he hammers it home, yeah. And all you see is Emmy Buendia's made Arsenal bottom again. Emmy Buendia, and I
Yeah.
just love it. I love
My kind of
Emmy.
goal, last minute limbs, we love it.
Emmy
Ashton.
Buendia.
Ashton. Do you know what else we love? Or you in particular. A certain Northern Irish centre back. Ashton, it is your McConville time. Do it.
No,
Talk.
we're not calling it McConville minute this month. This week, McConville month, ladies and gentlemen. Your November Norwich Player of the Month was Rory McConville. I was fucking ecstatic, to say the least.
I was happy for you, mate. I was happy for. I'm happy for Rory as well. Because to be fair, right, You know what I'm like? I'm a realist. I'll say it how it is. He fucking deserved it. 100% deserved it.
He did. He really did. It's so nice seeing the wider fan base appreciate my man, but his mind,
We were day one on
fuck you
Rory,
all.
by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna directly call out Talk Norwich City here.
No, please don't.
I'm
Go
gonna.
on, mate.
No, I'm gonna say it. You boys, you're piggybacking off Ashton. Ashton loved Rory first, all right. Then he passed
It's
it on
his.
to us, and you've joined the chain late, boys. You can love him as well, but just don't steal it off Ashton or any of the other
No,
lads.
no, no, no. I just want to make it clear, yeah.
Now
The
we love
McConville,
TNC really, but like,
yeah,
We do.
exactly. The McConville family have made it very clear, regardless. No, they obviously appreciate all support, but they make it very clear how a lot of the support has came from this podcast. They always call me a day one, and I just appreciate it because at the end of the day, my love for McConville wasn't because I wanted to hold on and love something.
And it
It's
wasn't
just the
because of
way.
his football. It was because he's a
It's the way
class
he
hold on,
guy.
I
presented
love
himself.
something.
Ashton,
No,
didn't you
he
have a
didn't.
girlfriend?
No, but it wasn't like I was just trying to find something, grab onto something for a claim to
Yeah.
fame, or whatever. It was because
No,
of
I
the
get
way
it.
he presented himself, the way he just got on with it, regardless of the setbacks or not playing when he probably
100%.
deserved to play, and came on and made them little cameos. West Brom at home last season, the goal line clearance and the dying embers of the game. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
envisioned in this fucking brain. Okay, the fucking tackle after he put in some meaty tackles. Can I just say recently, like
He's been
as
great.
well. Yeah, he is actually a rock at the back.
The
Okay,
Sheffield
and
United game was the first time I've seen him make a mistake since he's started.
yeah. But I think as well,
If I'm
what I
honest,
noticed in that Sheffield United game was he looked more confident. He
and he still looked good
sometimes,
in that game.
yeah, exactly,
It was a shame that little thing happened, but you're never going to get a 100% perfect game. So
exactly. And I think as well, like when McCollum gets on the ball, he always trying to find the pass or just gets it gone if it needs to get gone. But what I noticed is when he got on the ball yesterday, he started driving forward with the ball. Yeah, I like
Did you
that.
see? It was just after the Forson miss. He fired like a volley, and it went like across goal. But if that went in, last
To be
minute
fair,
in, Ashton would have been
he actually got his
insufferable.
head on a couple corners and set
He
pieces
did, yeah.
yesterday.
I
I
saw
did
that
think
too.
he was going to score yesterday. The
It will
day
come.
McConville scores, this podcast is just like it will just be alcohol everywhere, like on the bevs, like that day, like please happen soon, like Saturday, 1-0 win. McConville scores. That's my score prediction for later on. But yeah,
Love that.
fully deserved. Rory, enjoy. I want to see the video of him getting his Willie Pie plate.
Yeah, I'm annoyed we haven't got that yet.
Yeah. So Admin, get on it right now.
I wasn't
I mean,
entirely sure what you were going to say after the first couple of words there.
I want to see Rory with his plate. Okay, that's all I want to see.
honestly, I mean, it got to a point when I legitimately was tweeting Norwich City help to ask when they're announcing it because it was clearly Rory, but they just weren't announcing it. Come on, it's December 9th. Hurry
Listen. Come
up.
on. It's December 10th today now, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
it is
is,
now.
yes.
Yeah. 15 days till Christmas!
The date
And on
of
that
my
So
note,
birthday.
excited.
I'm very excited. But Ashton, do you have a top three?
I
Let's
do
make it
this
Christmas
week.
theme. Christmas themed?
It's not Christmas theme. That's next week.
Good.
Next week could be the Christmas
Bonanza. Yes, we like that.
Bonanza
The Christmas
podcast.
banana.
Christmas banana. Love
Now,
me a
I
Christmas
don't know
banana.
if anyone noticed. I know Robbie noticed. I know myself noticed. Harry Darlin was involved in a bit of commentary last night. He
It
got
was, yeah.
involved.
Well, not
I
commentary,
would,
just pre-match
yeah,
thingy.
but yeah.
Yeah.
And then on Monday night, Jane Madison was on Monday Night Football, an ex-Norwich player. I would like to hear your top three current players who you think would make a good pundit, commentary person. Who
Oh,
would you,
that's good.
who would do well in that field?
That's a great shout.
I like that.
Are we all just ready to just go with
Can I
it?
start?
I could
Yeah.
fire into that, yeah.
Yeah.
Robbie, take it away, mate.
I want to save this guy for last, actually. Number three, Vladan, just because it'd be bonkers. he wouldn't know what he's doing. He would be absolutely fucking talking nonsense the whole game, and we'll love it.
Have
Absolutely
you
love
heard
it.
them like foreign commentators where like they go, well, if they hear they're like,
Go 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 go
"Whoopa,"
go
yeah,
go go go
and
go
like the
go
one
go
where
Better
like,
Messi, better Messi, better Messi.
have you seen the one where like some of the Dutch team goes, Super Bayern, Super Bayern, Super Bayern? That's the
Yeah,
sort of vibe Vlad that gives me. Upa
love it.
Maguire. That's Vlad and Chris, you're number 3, mate.
I'm gonna go on the basis that I'm hearing an awful lot of Irish co-commentators on Sky, and I do think that Shane Duffy's analysis would be pretty cutting edge. So I'm gonna go for Shane Duffy.
Fair. My number 3. Probably should have gone higher here, actually. I've gone for El Capitano, Kenny McLean at my number 3.
Any reason?
Just feel like he reads the. I think midfielders read the game some of the best. I feel like they get a good view of everything. They go up and down. I think they get the
You
best.
see a
I think
lot
the
of
best
ex
tactical.
midfielder commentators, to be fair. Yeah,
Exactly. So I am gonna go. Kenny McLean's my number 3.
I like that. That's annoying though, because I was going to put him as my number 1, but I'll put him as my number 2 instead. And I just think the dulcet Scottish tones, and when someone scores a screamer, he'll just be like, "Well, that wasn't as good as mine," and we love it. He'll
Have you
just
seen that? Have you seen that Scottish clip where this like non-league Scottish team are through and gone? They've hit the post and he goes, "Oh, why man? He's hit the beans on toast, man." Please tell me you've seen that video.
I haven't, but have you tried beans on toast yet, Ashton?
I actually have had beans on toast in my life.
Oh, you have had it. Okay,
Yeah,
It
beans
was
on
cheese on
toast.
toast, wasn't
it
it?
was cheese
Yeah,
on toast. That's the same thing.
beans on
If you
toast.
like one, you need to like the other, and end of.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I like a
Chris.
bean and cheese spudge. I can get beyond that, but yeah,
Question number 2, mate.
Have you
yeah,
said
great.
yours? Yeah, yours was McLean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will go. I'm between two here. I I'm both for the same reason, because they're well spoken. You know, they articulate very well on commentary. I don't know. I'm gonna just give it to Jack Stacey over Harry Darling, but it would have been one of those two.
good. I like that.
I'll go
my
Jack.
number
Go
2.
Jack Stacey.
Have you noticed these presenters getting younger and younger? Yeah.
Mm.
Mika Richards, he probably should still be playing, mate. He's scouring himself a living with all due respect. My
Go
number
on.
2, I think Ben Crescene would be a really good pundit. I don't know why. I just feel like he takes everything into consideration. I
Seems
feel
quite
like he's.
quiet to me, but yeah,
Do you
I like
think?
that.
I think he, yeah, he may be a bit quiet, but then that's why you put him with a Roy Keane. Roy Keane would be the loudmouth, but Crescene would say it right. I'm not saying
Yeah,
Roy Keane's wrong all the time, but what
yeah.
Crescene says, he pops up with the right thing at the right time. I think Crescene would.
I like it. I like that. Ooh.
Number 1, then, lads, the big dog.
Jacob Wright. Don't really know why, but he's
Talks
proven
well, to be
himself to
fair.
be yeah, he proven himself to be a bit of a leader. I think he'll be a good talker and he'll be a good commentator.
That's fair. Chris, number 1.
You lads have already said it. I'm not going to bottle putting him number 1. I had him number 1 from the start. From the second you said this segment, Kenny McLean.
Fair.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
My number 1. Now, we need someone that speaks well, that knows the game well, yeah, who is just fucking amazing. Funny, amazing, brilliant, superb.
No one know what's coming.
Rory McConville, number 1. Genuinely,
The
I
issue
just
is,
feel like, I genuinely think he'd smash it. Genuinely.
I rate that, but he has got quite a thick Northern Irish accent.
But
I think you wouldn't understand what he's
I like
saying.
the Irish
I mean,
accent.
you would understand what he's saying when he's getting all excited, but no, other than that, no.
Imagine
Rory,
him
Ashton,
and
I'm
Roy
keeping.
Ashton,
Keane.
you can't keep putting McConville number 1 for every segment, bro.
That's why I banned him the other week. I did ban him the other week, in all fairness.
I
He
love
was
you, Rory, but
banned.
Banned
you
him for
can't be number
yourself.
1 for everything.
Okay,
Number
guys.
one.
We
Go on
need
then.
to.
We'll let you have
What?
it this week. Go on.
That's
Yeah, of
fine.
course you let me have it this week. It's my
It's
segment.
your segment. Yeah, it's your segment. To be fair,
No, I'm overruling.
we'll have yeah. You own it now. You've done a hostile takeover of the segment.
Got me
And
at gunpoint.
I'm moving on from that, Ashton. We know you love Rory, but we also love our viewers, and we've got a few questions. One of which is from last week's podcast, which we couldn't cover unfortunately last week because they'd already filmed the pod. From Oliver Philpott Football, who has asked, "How far away from the Lambert and Fark heroes are we?" And I
A long
think,
way.
yeah, but I think Clement's the type of manager to he's a memorable. He's going to be a memorable one. If he's here for a long haul, I think we can create memories under him. And if
It
it's a
will be,
virtue
but
trophy,
there's a lot of building to do, and
there is.
it's going to be very different. I can't compare it to
Yeah,
those eras. It'll be a different thing entirely.
I think that's also a good thing because I think this is what I mean by you go back to your ex, yeah. Robbie said this last week, yeah. You keep on going back to the ex you made, yeah. Your celebrity crushes in your DMs. Your celebrity crushes right here, right now. Enjoy their moments. Let's not compare them to the past, yeah. The past has happened. It's donezo, yeah. We're in the situation from the past. Let's look at the future, yeah. The future might not look bright this season, okay. It's a stormy, stormy time at Norwich, yeah. But with Clement, I think I can see the sunlight. Yeah, it is a fair way away, but sunlight's there, lads. Okay, next season, get excited. That's all I'm going to say.
virtue trophy, ole ole,
That's a trophy.
Cambridge
That is,
away, ole. I mean, a
Leon.
Wembley trip, I would take it,
Yeah,
100%.
exactly. League One, lads. We're going to win League One. That's what I'm on
I would
about.
be buzzing for it, to be honest. But we have
I
one
said to
more.
Pete on the other day, we are just Sunderland from like a few years ago, aren't we?
We are you Sunderland in disguise. That's right. Then we're gonna go back up and then win the Prem.
We get a
This is what
Netflix
it is.
documentary. That'd be great.
Oh yes, please. And then someone suggests signing. Who was the bloke?
Ibrahimovic, wasn't it?
We love it.
We should
And
sign
that would be
Messi.
very Napper-esque. We love that. And what else we love is Elliot Slow, who's always a contributor. So thank you, Elliot.
He's always on there.
And
Cheers,
he's
Elliot.
mentioned that Fisher and Matson have improved so much. However, we now have even more of a mountain to climb with only one fit striker. That's right, folks. Chris Garden, knee issue, looks like he's going to be out for a while. Sargent, concussion potentially, which means he won't be back till Charlton. What do we do?
It's got to be Big Mac, surely.
Yeah, Big Mac up top.
That's fair. And well, we might as well include this in our Saints preview then. Lineup predictions?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Then.
It's a dodgy one.
I'll have a
I
bit of
don't think
this.
I don't think it's as bad as what we're going to make out of it to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to throw a bit of a curveball in here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not. I do a curveball all the time. I look like an idiot. Vladan, Fisher, McConville, Darlin. I think Chris Sané should and hopefully start. Please. I think it'll be right in Matson. I don't think Kenny will. I think Kenny will be on the bench, but I don't think he'll start.
Mm.
I think on the left will be Schwartau. As a 10, as reluctant I am to say this name, will be Emiliano Marcondes. On the right will be Forson, and up front will be Big Mac.
I rate that, but there's just not much to be able to bench then, is there?
I mean,
We're screwed.
yeah, I'm not even going to try and name people.
I'm going to go very, very similar to Ashton. I don't think there's a lot of changes I would say to that. The only thing I am going to say, and I don't know why I think this, and you lot might not agree with it, but I'm going to go exactly the same with goalkeeper, same with the back line. I think I'll put Christiane in to start,
I think
and
so.
Darwin will be back. Midfield, however, I actually think he will start Kenny and drop right for Marcondes.
Yeah.
I think it just depends if he's fit, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. I just take it as a precaution. Now, I will mention that I actually was close to going Eurosec on the right, but I just don't think this is the right time for him yet. I don't know when the right time is for Eurosec, actually. Is there a right time now? Probably not.
January,
It is just Zolis 2.0, and it's not hurting me as much as what Zolis hurt me. But it is these foreign wingers that come in with such high
The
potential.
problem is that Zolis has gone on to be arguably one of the best players who's ever
in Europe.
graced our pitch.
Yeah, it is grim. And
Justice for the Zolis shirt, I might wear it next week.
God. We'll wear it if we lose 10-0. We
I
probably
always
will,
rated
because
him when we signed him. I was very sad when he went, to be honest. I thought
Yeah.
he
Yeah, so
deserves
do
a
I.
bit more of a chance.
And then the major cock up, apart from the fact that we mismanaged him, was the fact that we let him move to a team and then they did some weird dealings, which meant that they got all the profit and we got nothing, which was lovely.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Just
Yeah, it was some
sort it out.
German second division team, weren't it?
Fortuna
Yeah, it was
Dusseldorf, that's who it was.
Dusseldorf, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think lineup wise exactly the same. I think it'll be Wright and Matson in midfield. And then I can see Forson, Marcondes, Shortall, and McCarthy. So yeah, basically the same lads. And score wise, I want to be positive, and with something resembling a decent back line back, 2-0 win.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Only because I'm going and I've got like pure hopium.
Chris?
I am going to go for a... I'm teetering between a 1-1 draw and a 2-1 win for us. I'm going to be a little bit safe and say another 1-1 draw.
Yep, fair.
Don't think we've got the scoring power.
Go on, Ashen. Go on.
1-0.
You guessing? No.
McCombs with the
Listen.
score.
Last minute
Yes.
limbs or?
No, I reckon it'll be about 72nd.
I reckon
Header,
if that does happen, it'll be
volley.
early. And we'll just defend from there.
No, it'll be corner. It'll be a corner.
It'll be a corner,
Well,
but I reckon it'll be early on.
Right, will put in a bit of an outswinger. 1-0. Bang. Yeah,
All right,
that's what's going to happen.
And on that positive note, we're all being positive, and that is where we'll end it. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back after we inevitably get on the wrong side of an Adam Armstrong hat trick. But you know, we will be here no matter what. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your support. Very close to 100 subscribers. We'll be there soon. And other than that, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, lads.
Cheers.
See ya.
Can you help but think I'm falling, falling? I've drank too much and now I can't see straight. I'm gonna feel this in the morning when the lights are getting brighter and the days fade away.